94.3 WCYY, it is Spin Out, man. Phi in the studio. It's doing really well, and more people need to hear about him, hear his story. But welcome, man. Welcome to CYY. Welcome to Spin Out.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start it all off. You're not a born and raised Mainer. You're here now. That's the good thing. Talk a little bit about where you're from, where you grew up, all that good stuff.
Yeah, basically I was born and raised until I was like 14 in Cambridge, Maryland, and I mean it was just a simple life, kind of like country. Not much happening for like original kind of hip hop. It was more like just kind of like typical like sort of a mix between like southern stuff, sort of like New York kind of stuff.
Kind of stuck in the middle there.
Yeah. It was a blend. It was a blend.
Yeah, sure.
Mid-Atlantic kind of stuff.
Yep.
But when I first got into hip hop, I was probably like 8 years old, and it all started with Goody Mob, Still Standing. I loved every record. Like I memorized everything. Like I'd sit in my my babysitter's like backyard, like just by myself, and I'd just zone out to like the whole cassette.
What was it that got you? Were you you doing the Phi thing down there before you came up to Maine?
No, I didn't pick up Phi until I was like 12, 13. Like I was just flipping through the dictionary because I never knew like what I wanted to do. Like I was trying to play the role of like a rapper. I wasn't trying to like really expand upon like who I was as an individual. I mean, I was so young, just sort of like everything was being molded by like pop culture and everything.
Sure.
But I was just looking through the dictionary, and I saw fidelity, and I eventually got tired of being considered like compared to the bank.
Yeah.
That thing. So.
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of dropped it off and said, moved up here.
You want to be your own bank.
Yeah.
Well, quite a change in scenery coming up here.
It was nice though. It gave me like, it was a positive change, definitely.
When did you move up to Maine?
2004. I was 14.
What was your first? Where'd you land in Sanford?
Yeah.
Sanford area.
Yeah, Sanford.
Okay.
We drove up actually.
What were your first impressions when you got to vacation land?
It was simple. It was easier. I mean, I didn't have any like sort of like the same problems that I was facing like growing up in Maryland when I came up here. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't move to like some sort of amazing like sort of high-end area, but it was nice. Breathe, do well in school.
Breathe.
You know?
Breathe.
Yeah. For the longest time, I was like so like focused on trying to be like a rapper, like what I envisioned to be like a rapper, and eventually I decided like that's not what I should do. Like I feel like everyone like was trying to do that and like emulating what they see. So I went on the assumption that if I sort of created my own sound, my own image, my own sort of presence. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Phi, and listen to Mark Curdo on WCYY, Spin Out 94.3. Let me do that again.